Hi there, welcome to another educational video documenting my Web3 expedition. This is a timely video that will enable you qualify for the Vooi Airdrop even if you are just starting today within a day, basically. There are 2 days left for the final epoch on Vooi to end. 2 days plus. You can still qualify for the airdrop as we speak, even if you are just starting now. Even personally, I've not done fared well on Vu. I've not been very active, but I intend to adjust that and see if I can vie for a tangible sized airdrop within the last 2 days and 13 hours. So all you need to do is earn more of these points. Now I saw a speculated speculation on X of someone with around 100,000 points, saying that if Vu reaches like a 300 million FDV, that will be worth like 3,000. So that was like inspiring a bit because it's indeed possible to, earn say 10,000 points or more a day. But many people don't know that. I'll be showing you how to go about doing that. Now, the reason that people fret or are reserved when it comes to VU points is they see it mostly as a perp dex aggregator allowing you to trade perps. Many are not experts with trading perps. Also, the fees can be very high for those who are trading perps. Of course, it's a viable way of earning more points because you can generate more volume. A larger bulk of the points allocated per day per week is distributed to perp traders. A larger portion. I'm not going to dwell on that now, but if you look at the documentation, you will see. So there's 30 million uh, points to be distributed. I think around 20 million of those go to perp traders, but there is a small portion to spot traders and swappers. Now, this is the last epoch, saying that the airdrop is. I mean, the TGE is soon. That's obvious because they recently raised funding and all that. So the TGE is very soon. This is the last epoch, and it has only 2 days, 13 hours left. So, how can you qualify as we speak for the airdrop? And you can. So, one option is spot. For those who want to trade spots, then you can trade spot. But spot is powered by Solana. Let me just go about with perps very quickly. Perps, this is a perp dex aggregator, so you can trade perps here via any of these featured perp trading avenues, Hyperliquid and stuff like that. So, assuming you are trading through Hyperliquid, you'll be qualifying for the Hyperliquid airdrop. Ostium also has an airdrop. It's just that fees are high. Okay, so for those who want to trade perps, you can still avail of those options. Now, for spot, you can only access spot when you go to light mode. Okay, then spot is powered by Solana, so you'd have to deposit funds via the Solana option. No, even if you deposit, my balance is showing here. So I deposited through Base. There are many options when depositing different chain options. So your balance will end up showing here. So it's all good. So spot, you can trade spot. Different assets here, even Sol against USDC. Then there are some stock assets. There's also crypto assets, all on the Solana blockchain. So the fee is not too high. Uh, so for those who want to trade spots, they can. But personally, I'll be using Swap, and I'll be showing you what the fee is like. Of course, there is fee. So it's a mindset thing. For example, are you willing to put up, say, $100 expenditure in fee to earn, let's say, $500 worth of airdrop? You never know what the airdrop will be valued at. But personally, if I'm able to reach, say, 50K points, that will do for me considering it's only 2 days left. So let's see how the fee is looking like when it comes to uh, swaps and the impact on points. So at the moment we're at 1.47k points. Now in the past when I would swap, it's uh, quite instantaneous the points update. So let's say we go the same, I mean, USDC for USDT, but different chains. You'll see this is around $1 difference. $1 difference. So, um, Let's see if there's a better deal. So this is 499.6, 498.6. Let's see if there's a better deal. Let's try Solana. So this is a better deal, 499.42. Now, I don't know what the deal will be when you are swapping back, but I'm just highlighting this to, you know, say that you can get a better deal cross chain, and this is stablecoin to stablecoin. Let me see USDC on Arbitrum. So this is also a good deal. So for the first swap, let's just experiment with USDC on Solana. Although when swapping back, you know, the fee may turn out expensive, but let's find out. So this is a very good deal. And this slippage, you cannot tweak it. It would have been nice if you can tweak it to tighten matters. So there is also an execution fee of 0.21, not too bad considering the size of the transaction. So this is already around $500 worth of volume. Then hopefully we are able to see the impact on points like instantaneously. So I got 499.45. I'm just going to try to swap back. So maybe there is no routes back. Wow, that's interesting. So likely, let's try USDC Arbitrum. I'm going to refresh. Hopefully the points update and you can see the impact on points. Now, there's something very important. If you have points, let's say you start today and you are just earning points, you have to apply for a claim. So once you have some points, it means you'll be eligible for the airdrop. Now, if you don't apply to claim or register to claim, you would not qualify or you would not be able to claim the airdrop. So this one is very important. I'll showcase it. Then I'm going to point out something again. There is another campaign where your swaps on VOO impacts. It's an InfoFi platform whereon they have a campaign. Uh, s- uh, just a moment. Wow, I don't know why there is such an error. Um, let's try USDT. Wow, same thing. This is interesting. BNB. Mm, wow, interesting stuff. Mm, just a moment. Let's see. So, okay, let me just swap to Sol. Hopefully, there is a route back to base. So next one, or this is also a good deal. What did I do? Okay, so this is 499.22, 499.76. Uh, hopefully, there is a route back to base. Wow, still the same. Hmm. So at least you learn from that. It would have been better to go the route of um just a moment. the route of Arbitrum against base. Anyway, now what you do if you are in this predicament is you can swap on the Solana chain as long as you see that it impacts your points. You can keep swapping. Otherwise, if it doesn't, I would have to withdraw it because there is no route. I would have to withdraw it to my personal wallet and then use like relay to convert it back into base, redeposit it, then swap using other routes, not the Solana route. So now let's go to points. So reach 500 plus cross chain volume on spot or swap. So it's actually cross chain volume. Sol USDC on Solana will not work, so it has to be cross chain. Now it may take a few minutes for this to update. Now here it says 1 to 3 hours. Yes, so you may have to wait. So it's obvious that it's cross-chain swap, so take note of that. Now, I'm going to resolve my case by withdrawing the funds to my personal wallet, then depositing it back via Base. Let's see withdrawal very quickly. Wow, interestingly, is there Solana withdrawal? Yes. Okay, so there's Solana withdrawal. I'll do that later on. Now, apply for a claim. This is important. We will come back to this, but your swap volume, it does impact your leaderboard position and their campaign on Cookie. Cookie is an InfoFi platform. They do have a campaign there that you can vie for. But interestingly, even if you don't have mindshare, meaning that you by virtue of talking about them on X, you don't have a strong X account, you are struggling to have dominant mindshare, you can qualify on the capital mindshare aspect. You see that I've not unlocked any boost from this. So my my expedition, swap expedition on VOO is going to impact my leaderboard position, but you need a minimum of 2,500, which I've not earned. And I don't think I'll be able to. I mean, I'll be able to final minute, let's put it like that, because I still have 1,400 but points. But before that will update, assuming I swap today and tomorrow, it's going to be after the end of the epoch before my new points become established, and then it impacts the leaderboard here. So that's good to know. I'll just be putting up my swaps. You never know what multiplier you will end up unlocking here. And just if it's impactful enough, you would end up qualifying in the top 200. So this is the allocation for capital mindshare. Only top 200 will qualify by virtue of capital mindshare. So if you have the capacity to perform swaps actively today and tomorrow, you may end up with a tangible airdrop and a possible multiplier here. Like I said, you would need to apply to claim. So this is how it's looking. I've already done that. Okay. You can also connect your X. There's only 13 hours. Wow. So this one you need to do as soon as possible. Only 13 hours left. Then to conclude with this video, I want to say that in the description, there will be some other airdrops similar to this that you can qualify for. In particular, there is Tria and there is Tuyo. You would find it listed in the description. Tuyo, the season one is ending. It has a 5x multiplier. There are like 2 days left. So you can, for someone who uh, is versed with moving funds around in DeFi, you can use the same equity here on Tria and Tuyo. Tria is a neobank. Swaps also count towards their airdrop and also towards a multiplier with their Cookie campaign. They also have a campaign on Cookie. Then there is also Tuyo. Tuyo will be in the description. Same logic. So for those who have the energy to move funds around, these could be good deals. Bringing us to the end of this video. Now, ensure you go to airdropc.com and submit your email here to subscribe to airdrop reminders. Soonest this will submit your email here. Soonest this will be your destination for everything airdrops. Because I'm working hard, like I said, 200 airdrops soonest categorized by niches. I'm creating an annex of airdrop C that I will be featuring on this homepage soonest with in-depth tutorials. So this is how it will look. If you click here, it will take you to an entire publication tutorial with a video. So stay tuned for that. Okay. To contact me, use this contact form on airdropc.com, this Telegram, and this Twitter. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials. Stay awesome. Take action.